She's a little druid girl. She can turn into any animal you like. In order to rescue her teammates, she infiltrated the dungeon as a bee. She didn't realize the lord was guarded by a wizard. When she was shot down, she switched forms into a mouse. A group of guards were chasing after her. In a moment of desperation, she leapt from the window. She transformed into an owl a second before she hit the ground. But just when she thought she could escape, several arrows were fired. The owl was unable to avoid them and plunged into the chimney. The moment it hit the ground, it turned into a black cat again. Using its size, it avoided the fall perfectly. Mary put on her cloak and prepared to escape from the city gates, but she didn't expect to run into the witch who was following her. She hurriedly hid in a flock of ostriches, but the witch recognized her. The ostrich transformed into a swift elk. Finally, she left the castle before the gates were closed. This is a very interesting magic movie. It's definitely the best popcorn flick in recent years. In the 18th floor of the underworld, the dead are waiting in line to be reincarnated. At this moment, the judge of Yama speaks to the male ghost in front of him. The man puts his burial treasures on a balance scale. As long as these treasures are heavier than the feathers next to them, he will be born into a rich family in the next life. But the next old woman had only a plain ring in her hand. As the king's feather tilted on one side of the scale, her soul was turned to dust. This scene made Mary tremble in fear, because she didn't have any burial goods at all. Under the gaze of the many judges of the underworld, Mary walked step by step towards the scales. Just when she was in despair, two figures suddenly appeared beside her. It turned out that her boyfriend had bribed the god of the underworld. Anubis had bribed the god of the underworld to come and deliver her treasure. Just as Kung was about to put the gold bracelet on the scale, suddenly a terrifying force tore open the gates of hell. Anubis couldn't stop this force even with his flood power. At that moment, no one realized an ancient beast had quietly awakened. It's really a great Egyptian mythological movie. Every scene in this movie is very shocking.